Jones Stadium. Ring the bell because it's Texas Tech number 6 with a bullet.
Also went down the field and talked to Baron Morton, and he promised me he's going to get down.
Oh, yeah. Quick slant. It's caught. It's Reggie Virgil up to the 49-yard line. It's number 76 on the left-hand side, starting his 50th game this afternoon. Looking long. It's Virgil. He's got it inside the 15.
You've heard me say it before. When the safety's low, you have to throw the go. Talking to Virgil on the field, he can make big plays. There's one.
39 yards. They marked it at the 13, and there's Dickey for the touchdown. Hello, how do you do?
Tim, you go back to the run game. Cameron Dickey, who is one of the biggest surprises on this roster, coming in.
He's got a lot of talent, but he's really struggled, and there's an example of it right there. The moment has been too big from him from time to time, and that was an example right there. Snap right from the jump.
Yeah, so the issue with the RPO is you have to have great ball security. It's always the mesh point that scares coaching staffs.
Nothing doing. Bryce Ramirez, number 3, the Mike linebacker, he'll for the Knights.
For UCF on defense, you can see a lot of players in the box because they want to stop the run.
Well, against the zone here, Coy Aiken comes away with a reception, has it down to the 28-yard line. Bellamy again with a stop. This is how you respond to Heisman hype. Rodriguez, touchdown.
No, but guess what? He's got himself a Heisman candidate to his left, so he gets inside, boom, clears the way, and that's easy.
13 on the season on 4th down conversions. Straight back, crossing pattern, Williams, and Jacoby looks to be very close. Looks like he may have, in fact, picked it up. Kelly Lawson with the stop. To New York. I don't expect him to win the Heisman, but boy, he deserves to get enough votes to go. Here's Reggie Virgil on a little sweep for the touchdown to open quarter number 2.
Speed to the edge from number 1 in black. It's not even truly blocked. There are a number of white jerseys that have a chance to get him, but because of his speed, then get your eyes to the quarterback.
Yeah, he's had at least 6 stops in all 8 appearances he's made this year. Morton from his end zone. In trouble, needs to unload it, and does.
Safety.
And I think they're maybe talking about a hold in the backfield. Coy Aiken was the intended receiver, but let's hold on. If there's a hold in that end zone, then that's a safety. Yeah, look out. This could be 2.
Holding. Offense number 79. Foul occurred in the end zone. That results in a safety.
Yep, on a must-have drive. 56% on the year on conversions. Jackson's in trouble and down. David Bailey, he is a sack machine.
Which you don't want. You know that they're going to throw the ball where these pass rushers are going to get off the ball quickly, beat the hands down, and get to Taven Jackson. To corral those defenders, they do a good job there.
Reverse, Virgil. Reverse.
There goes Virgil.
Oh, yeah. A hop, skip, and a jump touchdown. How Virgil, oh my goodness, Virgil here.
Oh my goodness, what happened to Virgil? Well, what happened is, first he has great speed, so the one unblocked guy, he can't get to him, and then the rest of it, just like his previous touchdown on the jet sweep, is all speed into the end zone. I talked to him on the field before the game, and he was eager to make plays, whether in the pass game. He didn't tell me he's going to get 2 carries for 2 touchdowns.
Receiver to running back here, now they set him in motion. Look out for that screen action. Underneath, intercepted by Rodriguez. Jacob Rodriguez, the big play.
He waits, and then he reacts. The ball is his, and again, that's why Jacob Rodriguez is a Heisman contender.
By the way, what a mistake by Taven Jackson. He had Speedy Thomas wide open, who had just gone into motion, and then I thought he panicked by letting that one go into traffic zone. 1st and goal. Morton with all kinds of time.
Virgil.
It's caught. Reggie Oh my goodness, what's happened to Virgil today? Sixth receiving this year.
He's in motion, then he gets across the field. That deep over is so difficult to cover.
If something were to happen to Morton, well, Will Hammond told us at Fast Friday workout yesterday, there's another completion to Caleb Douglas. Will Hammond said, oh, no problem. This kid Griffiths can play.
Yeah,
he's ready to go.
He said, listen, if we put him in the football game, we're for sure going to win the game. There was no doubt in his mind. And how about that hole shot that he...
45-yard attempt here for Stone Harrington. Slight angle left. Right through the uprights. Aim yet. Their ceiling, in my opinion, is so much higher than some of the other teams ranked ahead of them. That's a beautiful pass caught by Waden Charles, number 19. Really the best throw we've seen from Taven Jackson. I mean, now you can see where the potential truly is in him. Over the middle, wide open and caught for the touchdown.
You can see him there kind of hidden, and he starts out, looks like he might be blocking, and then he just basically goes on what we call a Texas route, right?
As many reps as possible given the situation with Will Hammond.
Yeah, of course, and as this play kind of develops, Cameron Dickey up the right sideline, just always doing his thing.
Yeah.
Any quarterback can be good with a Cameron Dickey number 8 in black.
Why not?
But teammate.
This is a 53-yard try for Stone Harrington. Got it. A slot, they go tight with the formation. Jackson hurried, flushed, and the change of direction and a beautiful toss to Wade. And yes, sir, right on cue, Dylan Wade has the first down out to the 42. The highly populated and talented state for football players. Great pressure, trying to go underneath to Nixon, and it was well diagnosed. Receptions for 17 yards for Cameron Dickey today. Here he goes again. There he goes again. First and goal. One more time. Touchdown. Second touchdown today, his 13th of the year.
Down pickup.
True freshman, 20 yards on that play. Jackson, beautiful pass. I mean, that was a dart to Dahmerkamp. The ball came free, though. Texas Tech says they have it after the hit. Me in real time as though this was a catch. But watch the hit. What a jolt it was. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. Definitely a catch.
Oh.
Yeah.
And, you know, everyone at home, targeting is a hot topic. They're going to be checking. They're going to be saying, why is that not targeting? Well,
After further review, the ruling on the field is upheld. First down, Texas Tech.
There's a lot of credit for keeping this team in that position of hunger while they've already illustrated. How about that high hurdle act by Oliver Miles, number 28. He's getting these guys to play like underdogs when they're big-time favorites.
I mean, look at this guy. Up, around, a little spin, a little dump. I mean, was that the 4th, 5th running back?
Absolutely it is.
My goodness.
But the methodology for Joey as a coach.
It's all the time for us to show it. Come on, Coach McGuire, be a better teammate.
3rd down and 7. Oh, he's going to wing this one. Just as I said, staying on the ground. That pass is caught by Tristan Gentry.
Most of these young men will not be professionals, right? But they're going to have to go and be professionals in something other than football, and he's preparing them for that as well.
There it is. Joey McGuire. What a run. And his quarterback, Baron Morton, he said, when I think about tomorrow and being a senior day, he said, I'm going to remember all the people who told me that I should get another quarterback. And remembering all of the faith that I have in Baron, there was no way I wasn't going to go into this battle without this young man. And Baron Morton, not completely healthy, playing at a very high level and got a much-needed second half off before the open date. Then West Virginia, and then the Big 12 title game.
And like you talked about earlier, as well as they played and as well as they've played all season, they still haven't played their best football.